How you doing, baby? Happy today, Thursday, and today on Coffee and Conversation with your girl, Shakenya. When you get a minute, go to that YouTube channel, Shakenya, and hit subscribe. Look at some of the videos, and if you see any of them that you like, oh my sugar, I can't really talk about my sugar. When you get a minute, go to that YouTube channel, Shakenya, and hit subscribe. Look at some of the videos, and if you see any of them that you like, please just hit share. Yeah, I want people to get a whiff of it. Come back to my page and look at all the videos and share. So y'all, we talking about the manipulation tips from your 9th grade year that your baby mama, your baby daddy be using on the child to get back at you. Now that you're seniors, we're looking at the psychological damage and the adverse effect that it has on your child. And if you notice, every video I mention it, because I need you to know how severe it is. I really do. I really need you to understand how much trauma you are inflicting on your child by using these manipulation tips. Yeah. Because if the psychological damage and the adverse effect don't get you, maybe the trauma, the word trauma might get you. Yeah, so it has on your baby. And these are long-lasting effects. Yeah. Take them right on through adulthood. And sometimes it transfers over to their children. So now you're creating generational dysfunctions, right? So these are long-lasting effects. Some parents never reunite with their children. They grow old and pass on with no reconciliation. And in most cases, it's from an invisible beef. You know, the child ain't really got no beef with their parent. What reason would they have if there's no abuse or neglect? What real reason would they have to be beefed out with their mama or their daddy, the same as the baby mama being beefed or the baby daddy being beefed out with the baby mama and the baby? None of that makes sense to me. Right? So in most cases, it's an invisible beef because the child has no beef with their parent. Not enough to stay away from them. Yeah, if there's no abuse or neglect, there shouldn't be no reason for them to stay away from them. And some of y'all feel just because your child becomes an adult and they're older, that they're going to reach back out to you, they're going to get over it. Yeah, just because they're older, that doesn't change the thought process of things. It doesn't change all the damage that has been done. It does not remove the wall that has been built by this other parent to keep this child away from you. So they're still not making their own decisions. Yeah, in most cases, it takes therapy. It takes intense therapy for them to realize exactly what it is that has happened to them and what's going on and why they're moving and acting the way that they're acting. But because of all the damage that's been caused, it makes it hard. Sometimes it makes it hard for them to find their way back to you. Fix it, Jesus. Because reaching out to you should be the easiest thing for them to do. You're their mom, you're their dad. You brought them here into this world, right? That bond that's there, that should be the easiest thing for them to do. But because of all the lies and the manipulation tips, it makes it hard, because where there should be love, there's hate. Again, how can it be hate for a parent that never abused or neglected you? In most cases, these parents are active. Before that mama got mad and stopped taking that baby over there to see that daddy. Yeah, that dad was active. He was showing up to games. He was there. He was being a loving dad. That dad was doing what he was supposed to do before she removed that baby and stopped bringing that baby over, right? The better the parent, the more manipulation tips are used. The longer it takes for them to separate that baby, the more abuse your baby endure. It took 15 and a half years for him to sever that relationship, separate her from us. 15 and a half years. It took 15 and a half years to break her to where she had to make a choice. Anytime you make a child choose between a mom and a dad, that's abuse. Y'all come as a package deal. Y'all come together like 2 pairs of socks or something. 2 socks and 2 pairs of shoes. Y'all come together. It's a package deal. Mom and dad. Yeah. So to separate a child from a mother or separate a child from a father and make them have to choose, and there's no abuse or neglect. When there's no abuse or neglect, that means there's no reason. If there is no abuse or neglect, there's no reason. You can't create one. You can't come up with one. You have to lie. You can lie and create, but there's no reason. So much pressure is put on that child to hurt you. Because they can't do it. They can't touch you. Yeah, you done moved on. You done found closure. You're good, right? They got to continue to hurt you. They got to continue to, and they use the baby. So that baby is groomed to attack you, to make you mad. I know that loving relationship you're supposed to have with your baby. I know. Woo. So the last 2 techniques we talked about was making a difference in the children. When you have children by multiple partners, trying to make it sound like that baby is better than the other baby. That baby is better than the other siblings. Don't allow the baby to play with their other siblings. Don't bring them over. Don't have no connection with that baby mama that has other siblings. Yeah, y'all all supposed to be connected. If y'all all got children by the same person, y'all all should know each other. Y'all all should be friends, basically. Yeah. I was friends with his wife. Yeah, we was friends. I would come over. I wouldn't just drop the baby off. I would have a glass of wine or chill for a minute. We would talk. I would tell her what's going on with me. She would tell me what's going on with her. She was my friend. She was taking care of my baby. Yeah. When my baby was over there, she was my friend. My oldest daughter, her dad, rest his soul, miss you, Kevin, when he was married, his wife was my friend. Because she took care of my baby when my baby was over there. That was her bonus mom. My friend. So when they make a difference in the lifestyle was the second one. When they make it seem like as if they are the better parent, they can do more for the child. In most cases, it's just the parents competing with one another. It's usually a little healthy competition. Yeah, any competition between parents is unhealthy, but at least this way it's harmless. It's just a matter of the baby wants you to buy them something, you won't buy it. They'll say, "Well, ask my dad. My dad will buy it. I'll ask my mom. My mom will buy it if you won't get it from me, Dad." But that be the basis of it. That's not enough for a child to not want to be around you, not want you in their life. What? That's about it. Not have a relationship with you, hate you, no respect for you, as if you were non-existent, or never existed. That won't do that. That'll be the base of it. Yeah, most parents. My case is severe. My case is an extreme case. Yeah, really, most people know their place. Yeah, believe it or not, dads know their places. Dads, mom know our places. Moms, we know what to do. In a lot of cases, children know what's best, right? Parents know what's best. So they're not going to purposely remove. Now, they might be mad at you. They might talk stuff about you. They might use some of these manipulation tips. I ain't going to even lie. But but they're not going to use it to the extreme of separating you and taking you out that baby's life. Yeah, it's just a small percentage of parents that do that. Yeah, believe it or not, it's just a small percentage of bad baby mamas who be up in the child's support. It's just a small percentage. Majority of the parents, believe it or not, they actually have decent co-parenting relationships. Could they be healthier? Yeah. Could they work harder at it? Yeah. Could they be closer? Yeah. But for the most part, they moving in conjunction with a good co-parenting relationship, meaning they're sharing the children, they're keeping in communication with each other, they're helping each other out, they're practicing the seeds of co-parenting, if not all of them, some. So when you did everything for your child, that doesn't happen in real life. Yeah, like in my case, it was extreme case. My case is an extreme case. If it was a real case, it would be a crime of passion. Yeah, I would be unalived, and it would be a crime of passion, and it would be an overkill. Yep, I know you're like, damn, what you do to us again? I ain't do nothing but leave. That's all I did. And in some cases, that's all it takes. In some cases, in relationships, depending on how the relationship is, depending on people do you a certain way and you get tired and fed up and you just leave, you know, sometimes it's devastating, especially if they used to you staying. Yeah, they used to you staying for the BS. They used to you dealing with the physical abuse. They used to you dealing with the verbal abuse. They used to you saying you sorry and then repeating the same behavior. They used to that. But when they get to a point where they tired and they fed up, that breaks that individual in some cases. Because it's like, damn, where you going? You were supposed to stay here for all this bullshit. Where you going? You tired. You done. What does that all mean, right? Some people don't handle breakups well, right? So, this case, he handled it too well. And to get back at me, he used my baby to do it. Knowing how powerful it was, knowing how important, I ain't gonna say powerful, knowing how important it was for my baby to be in my life, right? Knowing how much I love my baby, knowing how I treat my kids and how I raise my kids, knowing the plan I had for my children, right? Total destruction. Let me pull that baby out. Let me dismantle this little thing she got going on here, right? So, crime of passion, yeah. No relationship with a mom that took you to school every day, practice every day, all year round. 4 different sports. So that's practice all year round. All the parents that get up every morning, take their kids to school and pick them up and take them to practice, you know what I mean. And you know how I feel. Yeah. Attended games. Attended award ceremonies. Attended parent-teacher conferences. And parents, you know how hard that be. Shit, when you get off work, you tired, you just want to go home. You ain't trying to go sit up in no game, no arena with 1 million people hollering and screaming. But you do it. Yeah. You ain't trying to go to this award ceremony and your baby last name is Z. So you got to stay for the whole thing. But you do it. Yeah, you do it. Because you love that baby. Yeah. Spending quality time. Yeah. Showing love and affection and attention. Yeah, you got to do that. I was doing it. Yeah. Oh, my God. Not only telling my baby, but showing her. And the things I did for him, right? Ain't no way that baby shouldn't have felt love. But you know, in that plan, when they use these manipulation tips, they got to make that baby feel like you didn't love her. Yeah, however way they do it. Whatever manipulation tip that needs to be used to condition this baby and make this baby feel as if you don't love them. That's abuse within itself. Think about that. Purposely making a child feel unloved by a parent. You don't think that's gonna cause long-lasting effects on that baby? You don't think that baby gonna suffer with abandonment issues? You don't think that baby gonna fix it? Jesus, fix it. Fix it. Because this is somebody that's supposed to love them unconditionally. So to condition their mind. So spending quality time, like I had my kids involved in everything I did. Yeah, had them involved in everything I did. My kids were involved with the youth program. Yeah, my program Attitude Adjustment, I deal with children with behavior issues. I was doing jail tours before COVID, right? My children were mentors. Yeah. They were the expectation of a good child. They were what a good child looks like, right? What you should be looking for in your child, right? So they were mentors, meaning these children that come through the program have to strive to be like them. Because I raised them in such a way to where they were exceptional. My daughters were exceptional. Pure. Yeah. So they were mentors in the program. They were filming. We were filming for the trailer for my book, Dysfunctional Family Knot. Yeah. So we were filming different scenes so that I can put it together in a trailer to promote my book. Yeah. Different aspects of my life, different parts of it. Yeah. A couple of parts, my daughter was actually filming. Yeah, she filmed a couple. She filmed a lot of it, to be honest with you. Yep, she filmed the ballroom scene. She filmed some of behind the scenes of the radio show. I filmed some of it, like the airport scene. I filmed some of that because they was at the airport. So, yeah, they was helping with the book. You can get you a copy at lulupublishing.com. Hey, Sandman, he called it. lulupublishing.com. Or you can go to Amazon and get you a copy. And this is what it... lulupublishing.com or Amazon. This is what it looks like. So they was working with me as far as the book. Then I've been to the radio show a couple times. Yeah, on the mic and behind the camera to film. What they call it? B-roll. Yeah, just to film around the studio so I can use different outtakes, bloopers, things of that nature. Yep, I bought a nice little camera and gave it to them and told them just figure it out. Yeah, figure out how to use this camera. And they did. And I had them on the mic too. Yeah, just how they'll do as far as being in front of the camera. Yep. Yep, the oldest children went to paint jobs with me. Yeah, paint jobs, drywall jobs, and clean outs. Yeah. So showing them how to do drywall and... The baby had just hit the age where she can go. But he took her out before I could pull her in and yeah. But she was at that age now where she can go and old enough to work, yeah. Yeah. They clean buildings with me. You guys hear me? We had some major contracts. Like you see the contracts I go in now. You see I got keys. I punch in codes. Yeah, these are legitimate contracts with the cleaning company that I have. Cleaning techs. Yep, it's supposed to be, you know, a way of creating generational wealth. Yeah, a family business that we can pass down. And we was doing pretty good. Yeah. The girls had a school, they was cleaning. My little brother had a school, he was cleaning. My son and my girlfriend was cleaning the Birmingham Municipal Center. Yeah, we was pretty much doing it. Y'all see me doing it now. It's just the only difference now is I'm doing it solo. But intentionally, it was for the children to be working with me, and then they end up branching off and hiring people to cover their contracts, and then they're just sitting back collecting money, right? Fix it, Jesus. Fix it, Jesus. You don't do all that with a child. You don't do all that for a child. Just for a child to hate you. It don't happen. It don't happen. It doesn't. Unless and no way a child would hate you and not want nothing to do with you if you've done all that for them. I'll say that again because the screen froze up. Yeah, ain't no child gonna hate you if you've done all this for them. Yeah. Yeah. To do with everything I did for my children, everything, the children that come through the program from their parents, so how could I have... Yeah, so everything that I did for my kids was everything that the children complained and wish that their parents would do. Yeah, when we have our family meeting in the program, the kids tell me how they feel. So everything that they complained and wish that their parents would do for them, I did. There should be nothing but love for me from that baby. Just like my other two children show me so much love, it shouldn't be nothing but love coming from her. Those two manipulation techniques are ongoing. Even after the child is taken from you, removed from your care, relationship is severed, these manipulation tips are ongoing. Yep. They have to keep reminding the child, right, to stay away. Yep. So they have to keep the baby away. So they have to keep using those two manipulation tips, talking bad about the other kids to make sure that the person don't reach out to them. Hey, John, and happy belated birthday, honey. I wish I could have partied with you a couple days ago. I know it was a lit. And you're doing real. Your house is coming along. Oh, my God. I love your house, John. Hey, Cynthia. Shout out to Flint, Michigan. Yep. So they have to keep that baby away. So they got to constantly talk about the other children. Yep. Let them know that they're better than those other children, their siblings. Yep. That the other baby mamas, yep, they better than them. They don't want them to have no contact with them. And they got to constantly use the other manipulation tip where they're making a difference in their lifestyle to make it seem like they're doing better than you and they can do more for the baby, right? So they continue to do that to keep that baby away, to build that wall even higher, to keep that baby on the other side of it. Because God forbid if that baby get over that wall and make contact with that baby mama or that baby daddy and learn the truth. Yeah, that's why it's always a tragic ending, because even though the baby finds out the truth and reunites with the other parent, chances are they don't want nothing to do with that one parent that kept them away all that time. Yeah, once they found out the truth, they found out there wasn't no reason for them to be separated from their parent, wasn't no reason for them to hate their mama or hate their daddy. Yeah, now they don't like you. So at the end of the day, your child still only ends up with one parent. Fix it, Jesus. Fix it. Fix it. You got to keep in mind they have to assassinate your character. Yep. They got to make you like a ghost, non-existent in that baby's life, right? Fix it, Jesus. They have to act like you deceased. They don't talk about you. The baby don't see you. Before long, the baby starts forgetting about you. They forget about all those good times. They forget about everything that you did for them. Assassinate your character, who you are, what you do. All this is when they're making a difference in the lifestyle. Yep. Fix it, Jesus. This is one of the worst manipulation tips that they can use. Yeah. Because you got to keep in mind, if you guys are the same and if you're evenly yoked, that means that's the more lies they have to tell. Because if y'all the same, how could you make a difference, right? So, y'all, that's it for Coffee and Conversation. Make sure y'all stay tuned Friday at 7 p.m. to Motor City Radio. My special guest is going to be former Councilman Roy McAllister and the creators of the movie Stash. And you can check that movie out, Stash, on Tubi. So, y'all, that's it. Enjoy y'all day.